Hey guys, Darth Glorik here, back with part 7, I'm pretty sure, of my Divinity Original Sin playthrough. So last time, sorry, forgot I was still on the menu. Anyway, so last time, we got really far. We officially made it to Black Cove, and we started to clear that. Now, we fought a crazy undead pirate guy, and and we still have 2 major avenues to explore in Black Cove, and there is a lot here. There's a lot of major missions get wrapped up here, so we have much to do. Anyway, but yeah, other than that, we had some big battles last episode, and made it quite far. Lots of good levels gained, lots of new abilities, and some good stuff all around. Some good stuff all around. So, there's a hatch in here that's right down here. This is what we cleared last episode. So this episode, I'm used to playing Legend of Zelda, where hitting that button on the D-pad would open. I'm pretty sure it opens the map. Anyway, so now we're going to go down this way first, and there'll be at least one major mission. I think possibly maybe a couple, but there'll be stuff to wrap up there. Then we'll backtrack over to this fork in the road, and we'll head down the next major fork, where there will be another pretty big mission to wrap up. But we're doing really good in the level department. There we go. We are currently level 8 and approaching level 9 very pretty soon here. We'll be level 9, so that's pretty exciting. We are getting pretty close to that. So yeah, lots of good stuff. And we're just trekking on, man. So yeah, my the part for Legend of Zelda for today is being uploaded right meow at the time of recording this. And we're getting super far on that game, so that's really neat. Oh, apparently we have lots of loot to go through. Apparently we were very much in just like hitting the missions mode and very much not in get stuff done mode. Or, like go through the stuff mode, you know what I mean? Apparently, because there's a lot of stuff in here. That's all identified, that's identified. Okay, so first things first. That goes to Bear Daughter, so does this. Parchment. Okay, this is a Bear Daughter thing. This is a Glorik thing. We have a intact Bloodstone, fun fact. What is this? So this is a Scoundrel, blinds a target, so let's send that to Woolgraph. Although I think Glorik has level 1 Scoundrel, so he might be able to technically use it too, but, Woolgraph is the main guy, so that makes sense. Just a random blank sheet of paper, I guess. And then that's Pontius, which we already clicked on, some keys, okay. Lots to look at. So we have some stuff here, but I don't like wearing helmets because for my cute characters, because I don't like covering up their hair. For her, it's only robes, so she has 34 with 0.4 movement and 16 HP. I wouldn't say this is better than what she has because her bonuses are pretty good, so I think her stuff is better. This is blacksmithing. It's HP, which is good, but other people could use HP more, I feel like. And blacksmithing doesn't really matter all that much either way, but... So she has 17 with no bonuses. This is better, but I will check everyone else before I give her stuff, because she's not a frontliner, and so making sure our other people that are frontliners get that stuff feels more important. Boots, definitely not switching, because 19 armor is good, but her bonuses are nice, and other people could probably use it more. So she has 11% air resistance and then 30 HP. Apparently we have some more here. Alright, so what does she have? 11% air resistance and then 30 HP. So this one is earth resistance and 18 HP, and then 2 initiative and that HP. I think hers is probably better. No rings and no necklaces. And as far as staffs go, the only one is this one, but I don't think it's in the same ballpark. 200 damage. Yeah, ours adds chance and constitution and other stuff. I think ours is better. Okay, Glorik, you are wearing a helmet, and you are wearing an immunity to blind plus HP, leadership and HP. Now, leadership could be good because Glorik does have leadership perks, which could be good. But I don't know, man. I like his gives. Having immunity to anything feels really good. Now, this one might be interesting because it is 30 armor, so it's a massive armor jump. It is the same HP. The only difference is you're swapping the immunity to blind for a leadership. But it's a massive armor increase, so I feel like it's probably actually worth it for that one. Now this is 74. 74 strength-based. Definitely not as good. Not as good. Okay, so no armor for no new armor. 13% poison resistance and 30 HP. His stuff is way better. And then this is 17 with no bonuses, so he will definitely get the new stuff. That makes sense. Definitely not switching. Now this one is 11% earth resistance and 18 HP. I don't totally know what initiative does. So not positive how useful it is. He's already wearing this one. So the question is, you know, what is initiative and is it better than earth resistance? I think it's not better than a resistance, you know. I don't know if that's true or not, but I don't feel like it's better. I feel like we've probably looked through all of the main weapons. I don't think there's been any new ones that I was like, oh, that's definitely better. You know, I feel like we've already been through a lot of that stuff for him. The wands are just good for selling, obviously. Look at the prices at the bottom right. Like, they're worth a lot of gold. They're worth a lot of gold, so, you know, they're good for collecting because they're worth lots of money. All right, Bear Daughter. I mean, again, we have helmets, but that would mean covering up faces, and that's less than ideal. This armor, initiative, movement. Yeah, hers is better. She doesn't have any bonuses for this, so giving that to her, at least that gives her HP, which is great. And then this one, it's 11. But hers that give her bonuses, and that's better, I feel like. This is 19 flat, nothing crazy. Again, these two are better than hers, because hers doesn't give her any bonuses of any kind. So we can give her this. Wow, that's aggressive considering it doesn't match any other part of her armor. That's for sure. Okay. Righto. And then a bow. So it's like, let's see here, the other bows. 47. Her base damage is better. I feel like her bow is better than that. And probably better than this one too. Yeah, I think her bow is already better than those ones. Okay, and then Woolgraph. I like him having a hood over anything else. So we'll keep that. His armor beats the brakes off of anything we picked up. Crafting and bodybuilding. We don't have anything else for him. Lockpicking and initiative. I feel like it's still better because of its bonuses. This one is initiative. I feel like it's... The 19 armor's nice, and I don't know how useful initiative is. I feel like upgrading his armors or upgrading his boots doesn't seem that bad. It has to happen eventually. And this makes sense because he doesn't have one otherwise, so that makes sense. Okay, now for daggers here. Let's see. Yeah, this is actually a strength weapon, so that's not even something he can use. Now this is a dexterity weapon, so this would fit, but I think his stuff is better because it has lots of bonuses and stuff. I mean, its attack is a little bit better, but... Yeah, but his comes with chance bonuses. So... Two-handed. That is actually a spear, not a dagger. I thought it was a dagger. Okay. Well, there we go. That's nice. Okay, that was worth doing, obviously. Everyone, we had lots of gear there. We'll just make sure really quick that, that no one else is holding any other gear of any kind. Just like armors and stuff, because that stuff technically is not for them. Yeah, see? Send that to Scarlett, send that to Scarlett, send that to Scarlett, because technically you guys shouldn't need to be holding any money. Same thing with you. Send that to Scarlett. Then reorganize. Okay, and then you. Can you... Ah, look, there we go. He can learn that. That's nice. Then there's a book. Interesting. We'll send that to Scarlett just for consolidation. Carrying those, and you're carrying those. Send that to Scarlett. Then he has some random papers. Alright, that's better. Okay, now we can sort. Alright. Right. Let's probably actually give it a... Well, before we do give it another save here, we have some people that need some healing. Bear Daughter gains some health.
Into the fray once more.
Yeah, something like that.
Look out! I see a trap nearby.
Oh.
Bless the seven! I am restored!
Nice and easy, people. Alright, no one panic. No one panic. I mean, it clicked, but nothing otherwise happened, so that seems suspicious.
Wargraf spotted a trap.
Yeah, he's not the only one. Okay. So there is something down there. There's a mine down there is part of what's down there. We have to be careful here. There's lots of crap going on. Okay, there's one. Okay. Alright, let's not get too greedy here, people. Alright, nice and easy.
Hold! Our enemies have laid a trap.
It's fine. We are prepared for such things. Okay. Wow, Glorik is having lots of grenades. We don't use grenades as often as we find them, that's for sure. Keeping our eyes peeled for traps. I would love to not step on a landmine. Seems suspicious. Oh, look at the bottom. You guys see that? Look at all those little suicide-y guys down there. Well, I got a way better plan than triggering any of that. We're gonna do this. Whoa! Hey! Now that fire spread a lot farther than I thought it was gonna go.
I prefer to drown my sorrows with ale.
Alright, let's get some rain in here to put out that fire. Obviously, it was super worth doing, obviously. Because it killed all the suicide bombers in the bottom there, but... Wow, the smoke is so thick, I can't see anything, dude. Alright. Obviously super worth it. I guess we'll just pick that up, I guess. Anything otherwise good? No, not really. Alright, next thing to clear.
I'd prefer to drown my sorrows with ale.
Yeah, well, beggars can't be choosers, bro. And it was that or burned to death, so I'd say you should be grateful. Ice Wall Scroll. That's kind of neato. Ah, well, isn't that neat? Right.
On the mend!
Okay. So it looks like it's on like a rotation here.
Bless the seven! I am restored! Ah,
Right.
look out! I see a trap nearby.
It's fine. It's fine. It's totally fine. Just power through. It's not fine. Alright, welcome back. So, we picked up a couple of random things. The loot was a little bit different this time. Nothing crazy, but there was a few more, like, bombs and stuff. Right. Well, what do you suppose the strategy here should be, Actually, I already know what I should do here. Okay, let's go ahead and split Scarlet. Then we're just gonna do this. Really quick though, we should give this a save.
Hold! Our enemies have laid a trap.
What's funny is you make yourself an avatar of poison and you still get hurt, it's just you're hurt less, you know? Apparently. Which, you know, obviously it's still a massive
I
improvement.
needed
Right?
that.
Getting hurt less is still better than, you know, getting killed by it or whatever.
I feel better already.
Oh, we should give that another save. I've learned my lesson. Alright, wait for it. Alright, here we go.
A bitter heart is invincible.
Hey, and then that's the moral of the story. Okay. Now we can heal ourselves again.
Into the fray once more.
Barrel.
On the mend.
Ooh. Okay.
Bless the seven. I am restored.
Bless the seven, I am restored. Okay. Beautiful. Now, Glorik. Look at that, and suddenly we're all together again. Here. That's for you. Okay. So Scarlett, I need you to throw your pyramid. Throw. Okay. Glorik, I need you to send your pyramid to Scarlett. And then Scarlett, I need you to use the pyramid.
Hold! Our enemies have laid a trap.
Oh, really? Oh my god, I almost landed on it.
What's that gleam?
You know, something. Well, some good stuff there. I'm just gonna double check before I step on it that got rid of it. Okay. Oh, just an oil barrel. Okay. Alright, so now let's go ahead and give the blue one back to Glorik. There we go. Okay, let's see here. Right. Similar deal here. We're gonna throw. Okay, or not. We'll try that again. Throw, I said. Thank you. Guess we'll throw it there. Hang on. Somehow I've lost it somewhere. I am confusion. I just sent everyone's crap to each other. Now suddenly I don't see it anymore. Here, maybe I'll sort it. Maybe it'll show up. Well, where's my little pyramid gone? Right, okay. We'll send that to Scarlett. Okay, we found it. We're good. I don't know why. It's fine. I just got confused for a minute. Alright, so pick this up.
The seven grant abundance.
Yeah, something like that. Okay, nothing crazy. We'll move this one over there. Get that to stop. Alright, now we will give the blue one back to Glorik. Sort that. And then you guys will use it. Alright. Off we go. Still keeping our eyes peeled for traps. Send that to Bear Daughter. That's empty. Alright. I know that's slow going, but, you know. Very slow going. Alright, so there's that, which is great. Hey, headless guy.
The body stirs. The subtle slouch in its decayed shoulders suggest intense longing. A large, soggy chunk of flesh falls to the ship's floor with a melancholic thud.
Fun.
So this is what's to become of me, it seems to moan. A body with no head, a ship with no captain. Dejectedly, it proffers a hand. In its palm is a well-weathered notebook, only slightly sticky with rotted corpse ooze. You accept it, taking it by its spine with 2 ginger fingers. Your efforts at not gagging are most valiant.
I want her to like narrate everything, dude. That voice, man. That voice got me feeling some kind of way. Anyway, so about your head.
Nick's body grows cold, then hot. Could it be, after all this time? Reunited? Could it be real? Could it be true? Tremors overtake its hands, its knees, and then...
Toes, legs, arms, fingers. A bit more rotten than when I last saw them, but who am I to look a gift self in the mouth? Oh, the feeling of air in my minimally perforated lungs. Of, well, not quite blood, but lovely ooze pumping through my only moderately decayed veins. What a joy it is, my friend. What an absolute joy. Now for my last unfinished business. Pontius Pirate, the animal who consigned me to the peanut-crunching masses. I won't rest until his skull cracks beneath my foot.
Sorry to burst your bubble, but Pontius is already dead.
Dead? Dead, and dead for good? Never to rise again? You're very certain? Well, I would have loved to see him collapse to dust myself. But your assurance is most satisfactory. With my head back on my shoulders and my foes defeated, I owe you a large debt of gratitude, my friend. Here is my pledge to you then. Your enemies from now and forevermore shall be as my own. Call me when you will, where you will, and I will fight beside you. I'm dying to try out my right hook, now that I've got arms again after all. Until we meet again, Source Hunter, I remain your humble bodyguard, eager for your summons.
Hell yeah.
It was Source that drove Pontius mad, yet it is Source that has kept Nick alive to fight his old foe.
Though we are sworn to eliminate it, there is more to Source than simple evil.
Indeed. The Academy taught us far from all there is to know about this strange magic.
My thoughts exactly. Alright. Hell yeah. So, now we have... See, there we go. See, we have the Summon Nick skill book. It's special, so you technically, I'm willing to bet any class could learn it. But now, you can summon Zombie Nick, which is pretty freaking sweet. So now Scarlett has the ability to summon Zombie Nick in battle, which is obviously super duper awesome. Alright, so yeah, there's another quest done. We had that quest forever ago, but we did it, baby. And we unlocked the point to teleport down here. I'm not entirely positive why. My only thought of maybe the reason that would be useful in case you discover this whole cove and stuff, but you hadn't done like the rest of it, you know? Because I think that would be helpful. That way, I would assume that is the, that's kind of the bit, you know what I mean? I'm gonna throw, because my thought would be, you know, it would be helpful if you discovered stuff in a different order, and maybe you discovered the body, and you're like, oh, hey, that's Nick's head. He's back at the fair or whatever. You know what I mean? I imagine if you did things out of order, that would be why that would be. That's why that'd be useful. There we go. I'm gonna use that. Then I'm gonna pick it up.
What's that gleam?
Then we're gonna send the blue one back to our boy. Okay. Alright, you guys stay there for a minute. I'm gonna get us back to the surface. Give us this so we take as little damage as possible. As little damage as possible. We're still gonna get damage, so the goal is to take as little as possible. Go all the way, because I have no fear. Alright, just for enhanced speed, baby. Okay. So now, we'll go ahead and give ourselves a spicy heal.
As good as a new penny.
Just as good. And then our boy and family.
Back on my feet again.
Lovely. Alright, guys, we did it. just like that. All right, so yeah, that's that direction, and we got Nick now with a body. That's exciting, and this whole section is donezo. And so now we are headed to the other side of Black Cove, watching very carefully for all the trip mines. All right, so this is where we came in, and there was the hatch. Now we're just gonna backtrack just a hair to the scene of the big battle that we came in on earlier, but we gotta go a little farther. Look, a dead rat. Anyway, that's not that exciting. He probably died in, you know, one of the traps, I imagine. Whoa! I almost stepped on that. That was close. All right, so here's some dead orcs. And I think we're almost there, but we still have to backtrack a little farther. Okay, here's the big battle. But now, instead, we're going this way. Yay! See, we got the black ominous gate key, which we picked up forever ago, but now we were able to open it. Now, before we get too far down here, we will give it a save, just because I do remember what's down here, and I don't think it'll be that hard. But you know, being prepared is always a very smart decision. So it is that time of night, and I need to grab my rockstar. So give me just 1 second. Okay, we're back. Just gotta pop open the old drink really quick. Delicious. Gonna move my water a little farther away. Make more room. All right, here we go. What is this, pray tell? There's a mattress. And some sort of weird ritual little thing, I don't know. Some random books, but there's nothing inside them. Weird. Definitely speaks of bad things.
Crabs aren't so bad, you know. At least they aren't poisonous.
Makes you wonder why you'd bring that up. Is that random, or are you trying to tell me something? I feel like she's trying to warn me about what's down below, but, you know. Time will tell.
A dead dragon? Who could have bested one of Rivellon's most ancient creatures?
I'd wager someone, or something, made mad and mighty by source.
Yeah, I would wager you're right, my dude. So yeah, there's a very big, very dead dragon, which spells bad news for what we're about to face. Which, you know, for us, it's bad. It's a bad omen, I would
So
say.
we're on the hunt for something capable of taking out not one, but 2 dragons.
Delight of delights.
Yeah, see, they know. They know what we're in for. It's not that bad, like I said. I do think we'll be fine, but it is something we're gonna. It's, you know, it's not your average Joe. Okay. I'm ready. Yep, there it is.
Do you suppose that's what destroyed those dragons?
How can I suppose anything with those eyes sizing me up like so much rump roast?
Yeah, you know. That's a lot to take.
Drawing water from the sea.
Death is its own deliverance!
Yeah, relax, people. We're very powerful. See what I mean? Like, look how powerful that shot was. Okay, I think we're gonna go here just in case. The usual combo. We already killed one of its little friends. Wolgraff's gonna get a little farther out of the way here. And then... Thing is, aren't we all standing in water at least a little bit? I could put Scarlett a little higher up, I guess.
I've spotted something.
I'm sure. Dude, that was good. That freaking stunned it. Could do that. Hey, and we crippled it. Take that. That's fine. That's not that bad. They're all like, shoot the spellcaster. She's important. At least it shows they're not total idiots. Just gonna get rid of some of this competition as much as she was able to, but... Alright, you ready for this? Ready for this sweet backstab? Take that! Didn't do a terrible amount. Alright, let's see. That's a little tempting. But I think we might go for regular damage. This thing is just about dead, pretty much. Yeah, see, even that was quite a bit of damage. And what does this one do? Oh, it cures, okay. Alright. I think you better just hit it. Ooh, we almost got it. He's like, oh no, I'm all wet. Righto. We'll just stop that little pest from doing anything funny. Oh, she doesn't have the AP. There we go. We'll take that. Sea Spider's Claw.
The 7 Brant Abundance!
Rapture skill book, which I'm pretty sure we just bought. Charm a target. Yeah, you already know this skill. So yeah, we already know that. That's kind of not awesome. Lots of those. And Sam's Collar. Look at that.
7 Brant Abundance!
Take that. Righto. Well. So, obviously we already know that, so I guess we'll sell the book, I guess, which is, it's worth a pretty penny, so. Now this is the Sea Spider's Claw. It's a one-handed dagger. We'll check that with our, with Woolgraph. We'll see. A ring, that's good. A scimitar, we'll check that with Glorik. Some bracers, a new sash. Oh, really quick though. Kitty Love, you found Sam's collar. We found after defeating a giant sea spider. Alright, poison resistance, lockpicking, and HP. That to me screams Woolgraph above anyone else. Because it's lockpicking. And if getting HP is not a bad move either. Anyone else that has needs a belt more? Well, Scarlett's not wearing any belt, so although it's bodybuilding and crafting, you know, she's not even wearing a belt, so I guess it's fine. There is a hood there, but we'll check Woolgraph's hood. Now the ring is movement and poison resistance. I feel like her stuff is probably better. Got some boots with some initiative. Some bracers with blacksmithing HP, and then melee damage reflect as piercing, which is great. I feel like a frontliner should get priority. Probably. Alright, Glorik, what are you wearing? He's just wearing regular 19, so he should definitely take those. And then his helmet. I think the only new one we got, I think, was, yeah, we have some movement. And then, right, he had a weapon, too, was one of the new ones. We had a new scimitar. 46 through 68 with plus 15 HP. This thing is unbreakable and all kinds of other goodies. This thing, the other one's damage is a lot more, though. 15 HP. I don't know, to be honest, I kind of like having one of them be blunt and one of them be piercing. It means that no matter what enemy he's facing, he always has, because like a lot of enemies might be strong against one but weak against another, you know? So like skeletons, I think they're pretty resistant to piercing, but they take lots of damage from blunt. And so having one of each is kind of nice. So, and this one, it has so many more bonuses that technically it is a little less, but you know what I mean? That's kind of nice. Kind of nice. Alright, so we already got all that. Now, Woolgraph, your hood. Sneaking and HP is what that is. And that's leadership and initiative. But sneaking only applies if you're sneaking before combat. which is worthless. Now, the HP is nice, but it's only 10 HP too, and this other one has a big jump in armor, so I think it's probably worth it. And then I think that might have been just about the show. Methinks. Oh, there was another dagger. It was the sea spider's claw. Let's see. So 22. Ooh, wow. This thing really is good. Yeah, it's really good. Okay. So let's go ahead and replace this one. The sea spider's claw. Fancy. And then his side one, we'll check it against what we already have. 22, this is 21. So the one we have is 21. It has HP and disease and things like that. The disease and the HP is good. Its damage is almost the same. But this other one doesn't give me any bonuses, so I feel like the one we're already using is better. Oh, although there is a new dagger here. 23 HP. This one is movement and burning status, which can be good against, obviously, enemies that are not on fire. But movement is nice. And its damage is better. Alright, I think that's probably worth it. Ooh, his daggers are getting pretty fancy. Neat. Alright, now we have a ring. Does anyone not wearing a ring? No. Okay, so this one is poison resistance and movement. That's better than this one, probably, but I'd rather check other people's first. Dexterity, telekinesis, poison resistance and movement. Alright, I think it's probably better than this one. I think that's an improvement. Alright, nice. Alright, well, before we totally leave, we'll make sure we explore the rest of the cave. Well, well. Well, well. Okay, hang on a minute. We have a new dagger. And then this goes to Glorik. Alright, so there's a new dagger. Alright, 31 to 51 with no bonuses. Yeah, I think ours is already better. 31 to 51. The regular damage output is good. I don't know. I mean, its damage is significantly better, but this other one offering burning is nice, and movement is nice. But I don't know, man. That is a big that is a big jump in damage. You know what I mean? Although this other one also added fire and stuff and some other perks. I don't know. This other one's damage is so much bigger. I feel like that kind of does make it better. Okay. Hang on, did we get some new armor? I think we did, but I think it might be this one. It's like dexterity based. Yeah, it is 44 dexterity and stuff, but his is much better. I think hers is better too. Yeah, our other ones are better. Well, well.
Your flesh. Why, you're positively radiating. It's been years since a warm blood has wandered through these caverns. An utterly lovely sight.
I've met Samson's ghost at the lighthouse. He is filled with regret after having purposely sunk your ship.
He could never. You mean to say he left us to those savage waters on purpose? I can't believe it. And yet, if what you say is true, well, I must meet him in any case. To the lighthouse, you said? Fine.
Yay. Alright, we met Desdemona's ghost and told her where to find Samson. She went to confront him about sinking her ship. So yeah, we will go up there. We also have to talk to Sam as well.
My great-great-grandrat used to tell me about a great red stone that made the local fauna fierce enough to take on these dragons.
Thank you, little rat. That is a good story. That was a big, ugly spider, can I just say. We also don't have to walk out of here. But yeah, you can see why Black Cove is so stinking important, you know what I mean? You can see why. Okay, so we have to talk to Sam, and we have to go to the lighthouse. We also have lots of things to sell. Many things to sell. So that could easily mean a trip back to the, city. But first, we do have people that need some help here. That's for true. Alright, we're just gonna get ourselves topped off here, and then I think we'll go to the city, and then we'll like sell stuff and all that crap, and talk to Sam, and then once we're done with that, then we'll probably go to the lighthouse and talk to the ghost. I imagine that'll be the play after that. But yeah, you can see why Black Cove is so important. There's a lot of quests here that are really, really good, obviously. You turn in quite a bit. There we go. Alright, I guess we'll go ahead and go to the North Gate then. But yeah, Black Cove, lots of stuff going on there. Because you have the lighthouse, you have Pontius Pirate down there, you have Nick at the other end. You have, I thought there was a fourth one too. But yeah, you know, like I said, there's a lot that goes on in Black Cove. Yeah, you have Sam's collar. A lot going on there. That's for true. Alright, we should give it a save, actually. Now that we did that, just in case it crashes, because I think I will freak out if we have to do all that over again. Not to say it would crash, because I'm not sure I've ever seen this game crash. And I've got quite a ways in several times, so much farther than this. So you know, well, I mean, yeah, I guess I would say much farther, quite a ways farther. It's, you know. All right, I guess we'll go ahead and start with the fish market vendor because she has a lot.
Some of the ocean's
Okay, we can
finest
sell
bounty.
that.
How many crab claws would you like? 3? 11?
Okay, you can sell all the weapons and stuff because we've already been through it. All. Just gonna watch her money. Yeah, she's broke. Just to see if we can sell her anything real cheap. There we go. There's a couple of real cheap items. What can I say? Our stuff is worth too much. Okay, repair. You just want to go ahead and repair my stuff, please? Okay, we can sell a little bit more now. Okay. Thank you, by the way. All right. You.
Well, what sort of arrows do you want? Freezing? Silver? Poison? Get to the point.
You can see how quickly you gain money in this game
Quiet day on the market.
from selling old stuff, as you can tell. So you make a lot. I mean, this is where like a lot of your money comes from, is selling your old gear.
Sauce hunters, eh? All right, proper. We're finally getting a hand.
Oh,
If you've got a favourite sheep,
sorry. I thought you were a vendor. I forgot. You're just the sheep lady.
Dearest customer, I've never seen an aura so plagued by ether. Thank Astarte, I've just the
Astarte?
earth scroll to ground you.
Okay. Anything else I should sell while I'm here? I'm keeping the Grail because it seems weird that it was already in my inventory when I started the game. I'm keeping that too because I don't know what it's for. It seems special. And these are all essences, which I imagine maybe you use for scrolls or something. I'm not sure. Beautiful. Well, now we have almost 14,000. Well, I guess we're approaching 15,000 gold now, so that's pretty insane. And we made like several thousand gold right there, so that's neat. Okay. I guess next thing, now that we've sold all our goods and repaired our stuff, let's talk with Sam, which actually is in here. No, Maxine. I need Sam. Sam! That was Maxine. Wrong cat. We need to talk to Sam. Sam!
Where's young Esmeralda these days? She has the softest lap to lay in.
About Maxine.
Winking whiskers! You found my collar? Oh, thank you! Bless you! I shall don it right this instant and hie me to Maxine as fast as my paws can carry me. You have made me the happiest cat in the world! Indeed you have!
Hey, happy to do it, my dude. Let's go. If you want to see what it's like if you play close up, here you go. I just play like this to see, you know, bigger, grand-eyed point of view. But if you do want to zoom in to see what this feels like,
Maxine, my love,
now you know.
look at me. I'm wearing it. The collar I told you about. The one you told me was but the fancy of a dream. Here it is. A band of jewels, such as no one in Cyseal has ever beheld.
Dear me, that choker looks absolutely fabulous on you. Simply smashing. I can't believe it's real. Oh, darling Sam, you are a Tom of Means after all.
That I am, my little tigress. Behold my true color and marry me. Make me yours, and my very life I shall dedicate to your happiness.
Oh, what a passionate puss you are, my darling Sam. As impetuous as ever. But indeed you do seem to have the right and reason to be. Oh, I shall hold you in suspense no longer. Yes, my dear Sam, I will marry you.
With a word, you have stopped my heart and set it beating anew with untold vigor. Come, my love, my lean-tailed lady. By the fire of the hearth, let us lie and purr the night away.
Well, there we go. We are Matchmaker.
And so Sam's story has a happy end after all.
There was quite a bit of troubled water to be crossed, but in the end, Maxine turns out to really love him.
So she does. They would have ended up together no matter what, I think, collar or no.
It's true. I think they probably would have ended up together anyway, because Maxine, I feel like, really did love him, you know? I feel like yeah, sure, maybe the collar pushed her over the edge, but I feel like they would have gotten there anyway. To TBH, that is what I do think that. Anyway, wedding bells are ringing, and Sam and Maxine have decided to live together in the inn. Yay! Look at that, I'm a kitty matchmaker. So much work to get that quest done. So much work. Anyway, while we're in the area, we can go check up on the happy couple. I think. Of course, heaven knows, they might have,
So you're just hanging around
you know.
the inn, are you?
They might be somewhere else. Let's just leave the newlyweds to it. All right, how about that? All right, anyway, moving on. So, let's see. Right, we need to go to the farms. Because that is nearest to the lighthouse. And that's the next quest we're doing. All right. Fabulous. So many quests. Yeah. I didn't even open the map because I have very good sense of direction, like 99% of the time. Whether it's in real life or in games, my sense of direction seems to be pretty good. And so it's pretty good. I mean, all memes aside, it is pretty good. So I often don't rely on the map too. I mean, I often don't need to be like, oh crap, where am I? It's like not hard to figure out, It's a pretty quick little glance. If you're unfamiliar with the area, and if you know the area, any area at all, you don't even need that. You know what I mean?
Desdemona, my love, I should have known you would never betray me. I should have known your love to be as constant as the sky. Madness took hold of my heart, and with razor nails scratched murderous intent into its depths. And yet, look at us now. Not even death could impede our reunion. I beg of you, my love, forgive me. With but a word, you can heal my heart, efface the scars that lunacy left there. Forgive me, my wife, my own. Forgive me.
You've heard the whole story by now. Perhaps you can help me settle my mind. Half of me is furious, and the other half is utterly enraged. What do you think of my murderer husband?
I think you should forgive him. Absolutely, man. I'm a romantic. Absolutely. Forgive and forget. Hey, you're both together now. That's what matters.
Samson is truly repentant. Desdemona ought to forgive him so they can both move on.
Indeed. Samson committed a terrible deed, but I've never seen one so utterly filled with regret.
Can I just say, really quick, this voice actor for this guy, for the voice I chose, is so good. Why in the hell? Why would I play Mass Effect? Does the male voice to me feel like a robot? Like, and so I've never been able to even play past like the first planet with a male shepherd because I can't stand the male voice. It's so flat and emotionless. Maybe it gets better later on, but I've only ever been able to complete Fem Shep as like, and I've done that a million times. But like why? Like, why? You could have just gotten a better male voice. If you had gotten a male voice that sounded less robotic and had more emotion, like this guy's voice, like I actually would have been able to complete a male Shep playthrough in Romance Tally. Can I just say? Anyway, sorry. I was just thinking what a huge shame it is that I just will never be able to do it. Like I'll have to buy it for PC and mod it so that you can do a Fem Shep playthrough in Romance Tally, which I've heard is a thing. So at some point I'm gonna have to buy it for the PC just to mod it, just so I can see it, because I just don't know if I can do a male Shep playthrough. Anyway.
I suppose you're right. The deed is done, and I can do naught but move forward now. Samson, I do forgive you. I do.
Yeah. See, and you're united now. Like, yeah, he killed you and everyone else, but like, babe, whatever. It was a long time ago.
Bless your shining soul, my love. From its incomparable purity, even the diamond hides its dull complexion and shame. The nightmare is at an end. We are together again, and shall remain so evermore.
Yes, the past is the past, my darling. Let's go forward together now, hand in hand into the next life.
Hell yeah.
I need a moment to reflect.
Alright, so our options. Compassion is the true heart of our mission and a banner I'm glad to fight for. There's an old saying among the elders at Academy South, a source hunter without compassion is as a river without water. Never considered myself a compassionate sort, but our recent work has proven otherwise. This recent compassion of mine will spell my undoing if I'm not vigilant. You know, something like that.
I never considered myself a compassionate sort, but our recent work has proven otherwise.
Wow, look at these options.
With each such display of empathy, I find myself drawn closer and closer to your kind soul.
Oh my goodness, are we an item? Is that a thing? I mean, like, it makes sense. Like, I think even the thumbnail that I chose for this playthrough, I think they're like holding hands, like, you know, in the playthrough. It's like so adorable. Really quick though. We're gonna go in here because it's quieter while I choose what mission to do next. Anyway, but they're like holding hands in the playthrough. Are Glorik and Scarlett an item, pray tell? Is there like romantic feelings? Man, how surprising that would have been. How surprising that might be. Oh, we can do it. There we go. Sorry, I forget the buttons. I was like, how do I get out of this? We advised Desdemona to forgive Samson. She did, and they went to the Hall of Echoes together. That's cute. Okay, so then we have some main quest stuff, which is moving on. Also main quest stuff. The statues, which is like a very long-term quest. You just ignore it for now. The staff, I don't know what. We fought some aggressive sailors on the beach. They were protecting a kind of black weapon. What could it be? I don't know what that's referring to. I mean, because that's when we picked up the staff that Scarlett's using, but I don't know what it wants me to do, you know? Then there's this one, which I don't know what that is. Then there's this one, which is going to that icy area that I don't know when you're supposed to do that. Then this is the undead stuff. And then that is when we go to Silver Glen. And then this is the some general's tale that we found at the end of time. So I think we have some options, but let's maybe stop at the end of time now that there's been so much development maybe something opened? Because I almost think the little goblin dude was saying that, I think it's Zigzax, I think is his name. I think he was saying that every time I collect like a bloodstone or a starstone or whatever, I think it's a starstone, it opens another portal. And technically I am holding I think a bloodstone in my inventory. Now, it might have to be an actual starstone. I think a bloodstone is like a corrupted starstone, I think. And so it'll like heal any injury or whatever, but maybe it counts as the same thing. I don't know. So maybe let's start with that. Let's go to the end of time, see if anything's new and open, specifically the bedroom with the chest in it. And then the last thing I can think of to do that's in this Cyseal area is the villa. And then once we've cleared the villa...
The Starstone Seekers return. Most fortuitous indeed. for I have been pondering over the nature of our shelter plane like a poet over his muse.
Awesome. Anyway, and so yeah, we'll check this out, see if anything's new. Then we'll clear the villa, and once that's done, then I think we're actually leaving the map. I think we're leaving this area. We could poke our nose into the frozen cold area and see level-wise approximately what we're facing, because at this point we might be leveled enough. The first enemy we encounter should give us some clue as to what level approximately they are. So that could be something we do. Anyway.
For now, I will refrain from entertaining, or, as the case may be, annoying you with hapless conjectures until in the maze that is my mind, I happen to stumble upon a clue more concrete than mere theory. In the meantime, and in the interest of saving time, please tell me your thoughts about the lady you talked to in the Hall of Heroes during your previous visit.
She seemed to recognize us. She called us guardians. She said she deceived us and that we deserted her in turn.
Deceive. Desert. Your words, they ring a distant bell, but they are but pieces of the puzzle. And yet, could she be? But no, hold your chattering tongue, Zixat. You promised you wouldn't hazard any guesses, and you'll stick to your word. You have my thanks, friends, for indulging me. A new portal has opened, and no doubt you are as curious as I am to find out what lies beyond. Let's go and take a look.
Ooh. That's exactly what I was hoping for. He is a fast little guy, though. Even when I was following him right away, he was faster than me. Ooh, I think it's the bedroom. Please tell me it's the bedroom.
This place looks rather cozy, doesn't it?
Aye.
It does.
By the fangs of the void, it is true. She told me she had seen you. Yet never would I have believed her delusions until here, now. They manifest before me. You have become undeniable.
We walked away and Glorik was interrupted, but what he was saying is, he's like, it's true. It almost feels like ... coming home. So that's what Glorik said before we got too far.
The scurrilous sentinels themselves. It is miraculous, irrefutably so. But oh, how low you have fallen. Look at what you have become. What was stars have become moribund embers. You are to be pitied.
That demon.
And none too friendly either.
Yeah, that was... Hey, demon boy. Get back here, boy. I ain't done with you yet. Illusionist Mirror. Alright, hang on a minute. Before we click on anything, can we just do this? Is this the thing that you can use to change yourself? Is that what this is? Yup. So this little thing is interesting, and this one you can change everything. You can go through all your settings again, your voice, if you want to give an AI a personality, your head, your colors. You could switch if you wanted the other one to be a girl or a boy. All of that is totally changeable. I do like our characters, but I am always a little bit low-key tempted to change Glorik into a girl and change the name as well. But I am okay with our characters as they are, so I am fine for now. But if you ever did want to change anything, you can do that. I'm not gonna loot anything unless it's like oh, see, yeah, I was about to say something like that. You know, like an arrow shaft or whatever. But I'm not gonna take anything else because it's just like it'll ruin the aesthetics. You know? Interesting. This place is quite big, so yes, you can change your stuff right here.
What am I doing? This isn't my chest, and I know it.
Ah, so this is Glorik's room. Fascinating. Glorik, you don't care if I go through your stuff really quick, do you? Alright. Ooh, a diary. Just a blank sheet of paper, I imagine. Screen. There's a cupboard. A desk. We'll just take that. That knife's not worth anything. We'll leave it. Alright, you guys ready for the real meat here? My fellow general, in victory, life has taken an unreal turn. Everywhere I go, it seems, I am revered not unlike a god. People feel graced when I look at them in the eye, considering it a blessing. Children try to touch my hand or sleeve, believing it'll bring them good luck. The absurdity of it all is staggering. Above all, I wish I had more time to myself. Some much-needed peace of mind now that peace is finally in sight. Peace of mind. The closing of the coffin was seared into my sight. The dull thud of stone on the stone echoes still. You may relish in combat still, but I have lost all appetite for carnage. Ah, the story thickens. So now, on the general story, another letter describes a second general's mixed feelings after a great victory. Everywhere this commander goes, she is greeted with the utmost esteem, but she herself feels undeserving of this praise somehow, and she longs for peace and quiet. So in this one, our main quest got updated. We found an inner chamber, which seemed curiously familiar. Both of us knew which bed and chest was ours, but how? We were also recognized again by a great demon this time that had heard of our arrival through the spirit we had met before. Ah, things go complicated. Fascinating. Alright, before we go to the big chamber, let's stay on the little one, because this one will be Scarlett's side. See? This one is her chest.
This chest, I know it to be mine. But how?
Yes, how indeed. Arrowhead, send that to Bear Daughter. Alright, we'll continue looking around. Ooh, another diary. My friend and ally, frustration is raging through me like a seething fever. Damn these politicians, they infuriate me to no end. What do I care? What do I care? The war is almost won. That victory is certain. As long as a single enemy still draws breath, I will not sheathe my sword. I will hunt and I will stalk and I will kill and I will do what I do best. All the rest is cowardice. Diplomacy is the tool of the weak. Blind, they simply cannot see. They weren't there at the end. Ooh, blood for the blood gods, skulls for the skull throne. Milk for the cornflakes. Alright, the general continues to emphasize his lust for combat and decries the calls for diplomacy at the end of the war. He writes that all who weren't there at the end are blind. But what end is that precisely? Ah, fascinating. So yeah, one of the generals, which would be... Yeah, one of the two generals is like, hell yeah, dude, war. It's, you know, they long for war, they love the battle, the thrill of it all. And the other general grows weary and grows tired and just wants it to be over. They long for peace and quiet, and they're sick of it all. So it's quite interesting to see where all of that leads. But this is what I was talking about, the bedroom and the chest. Because this chest, the really cool thing here, is now, as you'll notice, there's a new option. Now you can send to Homestead. So the Homestead is this place, and it is always connected to you. So the cool thing is I can send stuff there anytime. Which means that there's lots of this stuff I don't have to hold on to anymore. But if I was worried about getting rid of stuff... I didn't mean to do both of those. I was hoping to split it. Okay, hang on. Let me just pick those up here. Splits. There we go. Now I send one of them to the Homestead. Okay. And then this is nice because this way we can send a lot of these papers. Because there's a lot of these papers and stuff that I hold on to because I'm just nervous about getting rid of things. But now we can get rid of this stuff. Which is fantastic. All of this can go. Which is awesome. So yeah, that'll help clean out our inventory quite a bit. Also, hang on a minute. I just realized that should be Glorik's. There's a repair hammer too, but Scarlett's not the one doing this any kind of repair, so I'd probably just send that to the Homestead too, actually. Anyway. Continue clearing out the papers. And this is a blank skill book, so we can drop it. But yeah, this is super convenient because obviously that'll make caring for our inventory much easier. And there's a lot of this stuff that probably doesn't matter, but I don't know if it doesn't matter or not. So much stuff, dude. Keep going, we're almost there. Now, I hesitate to drop keys, but what are the odds I'm gonna revisit this stuff? These keys open things I've already been to, you know what I mean? So like, what are the odds I'm gonna need to go back to keys? Oh, I dropped that. Hang on. I want that. Okay. There, I meant to do that. You know what I mean? Like, what are the odds that I'll need these like keys again to revisit places? This is inert stones. I guess I'll keep the inert ones. I don't know what I would need it for. We use the shovel obviously all the time, so we'll keep that. I guess we'll go ahead and drop them, I guess. Yeah. All right. I guess we'll just send them there. If I come back to regret this, I'm gonna be pissed. What does this do exactly? Doesn't this like heal any item? Isn't that the thing? Use it to cure yourself of every ailment, including the rot. Okay, I think we might hold on to that, but if bloodstone doesn't stack, then that might crowd our inventory eventually. So for now, we'll hold on to it. But yeah, I don't know, man. I might regret dropping all these keys off because if I go to a place and I'll be like, how the frick do I get in there? You know, this could be bad, but we'll see. Do not drop that pyramid. I need that. Okay. Anything else I should drop off while I'm already here? Oh, yeah, we drop off the beer mug. I don't need that. Potions are fine to hold on to. There we go. Look how clean that inventory is now. Sexy. And I don't think the rest of these kids are holding anything. We can drop off Glorik a couple of his papers, too. But we'll drop it off in his chest. Now, there is this, because technically this is the other thing I'm holding on to. A well-worn backpack is as durable as a dragon skin and lined with a dozen pouches that must have been housed all kinds of outlandish tools. So what's inside here is like crafting stuff, because there's like dyes, there's a inert impish wand, a sprocket, and two empty grenades. And I don't totally know what that's for. And the other thing is this, there's like this backpack, but it's empty, and I don't totally know what the point of it is. Like, I don't know what the point of that is, you know what I mean? Because all of this is like a backpack, so I don't know why this would be helpful. But, you know, I've never known why. Anyway, but it's okay, because... yeah, so yeah, that's the chest I have been referring to. Super convenient. Whoop, hang on a minute. There we go.
This chest, I know it to be mine. But how?
He can open it, but I can't interact with it the same way. Weird. Maybe we can just do this. I don't know if it'll go automatically to his chest. I mean, hell, we'll send that there too. I'm obviously not using it. Oh, okay, so if he does the whole send to Homestead thing, it does go to his chest automatically too. Okay, cool. All right. That was super convenient. Let's go ahead and give this a save before we even do anything else. Cool. All right. Let's go see what's in this big room, shall we? Ooh. Alright, what's on this top layer? I don't think there's anything up here, but just to be sure. Yeah. Didn't think so. Well, this is cool, huh? Fancy. Huh. I mean, this is kind of cool, huh? It's like just a cool little relaxing area. Ah, there. Look at that. Honored General, I would like to raise a personal concern of mine, if I may be so bold. Your prowess in combat is unmatched. Your lust for warfare unrivaled. No one doubts this. That prowess served us well. It saved the world. It saved the very world. But now that the enemy has been vanquished, but for a few straggling legions, is it really necessary to personally command our army still? I know your presence inspires our troops, but I worry an enemy spear or arrow may find you yet. Just like with permission, the enemy has found another general before. To lose you now would devastate nations. My advice would be to exercise caution. Now that peace is almost upon us and our total victory inevitable, there is no need anymore for such furious heroics. We no longer have need of you as a general, we have need of you as a statesman. Please think of that. Signed, Harold Sigurdsson, Duke of Orcha. Or Orca, I don't know. Ah, right. So yeah, obviously it was that. I'm assuming that is referring to the war, you know, the not power hungry, but like the war loving general. And that is, you know, the other people, they're like, yeah, but like we're practically won this war, so it's like you can just pull back or whatever. And the other general's like, no, hell no, I like war. Alright. Well, that's neat. I'm curious if they have anything new to say about it. I'd be a little surprised.
Do you know more? Good to see you on the shelter plane.
Let's
Most
see.
certainly.
I've come across a master bedroom of sorts.
So you have. The inner chamber. The tapestry has shown me that these were the personal quarters of the gods chosen two. They lived lives of opulent luxury. A well-deserved return for services rendered against the onslaught of demons and dark champions of the void. They are yours now. The chosen two anew.
Oh. What can you tell me about what seems to be a great banqueting room?
Ah, yes, the Hall of Heroes. Once upon a time, great feasts were held there in honor of heroes graced by the gods themselves. In that room, mortals and immortals dined side by side. I can't think of a better place to gather new heroes, should you come across such rarities, so that when needed, they can serve you in your quest against the void.
Oh, okay. Cool. Alright, well, hey, that was neat. Where are we headed now? Right. Well, we need to...
The weaver of history. I am your biggest fan, dear lady.
I think it's the Grove. I think the Grove. I was trying to remember which portal was closest to the villa, and I couldn't quite remember. So I think the Grove is the one that was right next to it, I think. Don't quote me on that. We'll find out shortly. So yeah, that's the Homestead. It's freaking fantastic. And now it'll help keep our inventories much cleaner, which is awesome. I love that more than maybe anything. That it's going to help keep the inventories cleaner. That's fantastic. So yeah, we got some more backstory for the generals, and we can learn more about what their story entails, which is neato. So yeah, lots of good stuff. I am low-key tempted to change Glorik into a girl, switch the name, pretend it was always that way, you know, just for continuity. But at the same time, I do like our characters, and you know, and it does match the cover art by doing it this way, you know. Is that the dog I helped? Anyway, I think this is how you get there. I think maybe baby experimental mine experiment. Brilliant. The elemental mine experiment is an absolute success. For testing purposes, I've colored the mines according to the element to which they are immune. All seems to be going quite swimmingly. Even more promising are the mines I've enchanted to be indestructible to all elements except the color indicated. Just when the watch thinks it has me figured out, I hit him with the old trickaroo. That ought to keep them out of my backyard. Okay, so they're indestructible to all except the color indicated. So you have to hit them with the element they show. Yeah. Colored to the elements to which they are immune. Okay. Right. I think we're trying to blow up. I think if you...
Death hangs in the air.
Yeah. I think we hit them with the element that they're colored with, and I think they'll explode. Maybe. Is that true? Who knows? Autosaves. The game's like, you are going to die here. I was like, yeah, I know. You're probably right. Okay. Right. Well. Right. Okay. So let's do this. Split. You guys stay there in case this goes badly. Imp Trap Development Workshop Cyseal. There you go. Go ahead and hit ourselves with this. It did just auto-save, so if anything goes poorly...
Hold! Our enemies have laid a trap.
If anything goes poorly, it'll be fine. Explosive mine. Send that to Glorik. Send that to Bear Daughter. Alright. Okay, so far so good. I just gotta figure out where we're going next. Should I go around this way? There's obviously lava in the next room, or should I cross the room?
On the men.
I think we'd have time to do all of it if I'm proactive about it. If I'm on the ball. Okay. That seemed spicy.
Hold! Our enemies have laid a trap.
No one panic. Okay.
Hold! Our enemies have laid a trap.
It's totally fine. Totally fine.
Bless the sun! I am restored!
Oh, look at that. A resurrect scroll. Don't see one of those every day. Alright. And I loitered too long trying to loot the notes and stuff. Purple fabric dye. The fair daughter. Okay. That's a scroll. That's for us. There's a key. Imp's notes. Poor, poor blacksmith, poor fellow, torn limb from limb by undead, no doubt, but thank you for this goodly house, good blacksmith. I'm in dire need of such a place a humble tinkerer can keep himself safe, a place he can fashion himself the master of his own destiny. At last, a place from which he can blow the watch to bloody mist, kaboom! Right. Right. Let's give it a save. Obviously, this whole little house is full of traps and elements, so let's just try and be gentle here. And we're going to save it in case I accidentally blow up Scarlett, because it's a distinct possibility.
Look out! I see a trap nearby.
I'm sure. There's some good money. I don't totally know how to... Let's see here. Aha! That probably is what I should have done with the poison floor in the other room. It just occurred to me. Ooh. Some Spirit Honor, and some mushroom, which I don't care about.
Hold! Our enemies have laid a trap.
Oh, I was like, where? Same thing. Okay. While I'm already here, though. Aha! Don't know why I didn't think of that earlier. Cup of tea, which I guess I could consume. Let's say, considering it's a healing item. Okay.
Careful now, that's a trap.
Indeed it is. There's also no way of putting it out. Alright. I also think I have memories of instantly killing Scarlett, or whatever character I was. Whoops. Hang on, I'm sorry, I made a mistake. Here, get off the shelf, please. Just gotta... There we go. It's very exact here. Now, I don't rightly know. I feel like this lava doesn't end, I don't feel like. I don't feel like it's one of those things that, yeah, this is a trap. I think this room is just deadly. I think that's just kind of the point of it all, you know? Also, I bit my tongue, because I'm an idiot. Yeah. I don't think I can actually stop this one. I guess the only other thing I could try is this. Yeah, I didn't think so. I think that room is just like the way it is. I don't think that's the kind I put out, you know what I mean? Sorry. Did it again. Okay. Next room here. Ah, there's a trap in here that I didn't notice. Right. Let's see here. Yeah, good looking out, Scarlett. Good looking out. A trap? Oh, really? You don't say. She says as she triggers it and falls over. You're just darn lucky it wasn't an explosive trap. Can I just say? You're darn lucky. All it was a slip trap. Oh, if we can't find a key, it don't really matter, does it? I need to find a switch or something to turn this crap off.
Hold! Our enemies have laid a trap.
I was just like, where? Yeah, there's another one.
Our enemies have laid a trap.
And another one. Okay, there we go. Washing tub. 9-inch. 9-inch nails. Ha ha ha. Alright, lots of lots of hammers. It's too bad that that reference is super duper out of date because the impression's not bad. Okay. Garden door key. That's a good sign. Now, I mean that's good, but I'm wondering if there's like maybe the keys to the other stuff is maybe in that fire room down below. Maybe. Maybe, baby. Problem is when I step on this, I'm gonna trigger the trap again. Which, you know, obviously I didn't have a choice in. It's fine. It's totally fine. The other problem is I don't have, I mean, I would need the teleporters. I'd need the pyramids to get past this. Okay, hang on a minute. Glorik, I need you to give your pyramid to Scarlett for a second. Okay. Scarlett, don't move, please. I get nervous when you start moving around of your own volition. Also, this thing doesn't matter anymore, so, you know, here, into the lava with you. Oh, it survived. That's surprising. Okay. Anyway, can identify this stuff. Because it's kind of neato. Alright. Let's go ahead and throw, I guess we'll throw Scarlett's, not that it makes a difference. Problem is that there's a trap over here. I'm not gonna realize it until it's very, very much too late. Pick up.
Ooh.
What trap exactly is she in? Weird. Funnily enough. Weird. Okay. Okay, hang on. I have an avatar of storms. Okay, hang on a minute. I have an idea. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna grab this. I'm going to pop avatar of storms. Okay. Then we're gonna see about getting this a little closer. This is like super extra. Yeah, look at that. I disabled it. I'm a genius. Also, what the frick do I do now? Oh, look at that. Okay, hang on a minute. Okay, we have to throw this again. Oh, dear. Okay, hang on a minute. That's not awesome. I need that pyramid back.
Rainfall.
Okay, so there was, it's just that I dropped it right on a trap, but I put the trap out, so it's fine. Pick up.
What's that gleam?
Okay.
Careful now, that's a trap.
Yeah, I see that. I see that. Ooh. How am I gonna reach that key, do you think? Because I can't cross it. Okay, we need to give it a save here. Because if Because I might have to, yeah, we might have to reload a save because I'm going to try dropping the pyramid right in front of that little thing and seeing if I can reach the key. But, and also I might throw this thing away and might not be able to grab it, so we're just going to see if this kills me. Yep. Okay, that's why we saved it, because I didn't believe it was enough. So, I didn't believe I could make it. Okay, so you can't reach the key, which is a problem. I don't know how else I'm gonna go, because I can't, like, grab it, like, you know, telepathically. You know? Can't, like, grab it telepathically or anything, so it's like, I don't know how you would grab that key. Because I can't, like, blow up the shelves or anything. Let's see here. I don't even know what I would do. Yeah, because I can't, like, you know, use telekinesis and drag it towards me. And I can't put out the lava. I can't, like, I couldn't, like, grab an item and put it down on the lava. You know what I mean? So I think that's kind of the show. I just don't think we're getting in that chest. Which, to be fair, is probably not the end of the world anyway. Okay, let's just get the freak out of this room before we get ourselves killed. Pick it up.
Fortune!
Fortune. Yeah, see, it's like, I don't know how you would grab that. I don't know what their plan there would be. Just in case this trap activates and I'm trying to grab the barrel, but it's in the way. Okay, and we're gonna grab again. Okay, then we are right. Forgot what I was doing for a minute there.
Striking it rich!
Oh. Did I not look in this little chest over here? Which, remember, our save was not too long ago, so... Alright, be very, very careful, please.
Striking it rich!
I'm, like, on top of that particular... Oh, wow. Anyway, I'm very, very close to a lot of bad things, okay? Alright, throw that. Grab that. Pick up that.
The seven grant abundance!
Okay. Good lord. I just have one idea on how I might be able to grab that other chest. Or grab that key. Wolgraf has winged feet. Okay, so we're just gonna separate Wolgraf and we'll try that one. We'll try that once and before we bail. And we shouldn't need the pyramid or anything, so we'll give it another save in case it goes poorly. But Wolgraf should be able to just sprint through. His only problem that I can even think of would be if that static cloud stuns him. Alright, winged feet. Okay, and then actually teleport. Aha! Alright, winged feet is still active. Yes. Alright, now we just wait for the teleport again, and then we can teleport to the other side of that cloud. Look at that, dude. Frickin' look at that, my dude. Frickin' Wolgraf for the win. That would have been way easier if I had just used Wolgraf rather than teleporting Scarlett the whole time. That would have been way easier. But it's fine. It's totally fine. I mean, maybe we could chance Wolgraf not getting stunned here, but I'd rather just, I guess, be patient. Okay. Almost there. Almost there. So yeah, there we go. We got a key. Which key was it? Just to double check. Trap house chest key. Yeah. So it's probably that chest in the far corner. There's winged feet again, which is good. Just waiting on teleport. Wait for it. Wait for it. There it is. Okay. Probably... Okay, and we're gonna go wing feet. Ready, charge! So freaking fantastic, man. You can't poison me. Alright, we still have winged feet. Keep going. Doesn't matter. Yeah. Alright. Alright, winged feet is about to wear off. Totally doesn't matter. Well, there we go. I did it, Scarlett. Are you proud? Alright, we're gonna go ahead and send this stuff to Scarlett. Send it to Scarlett. Send it to Scarlett. We'll just send that to Bear Daughter. That's a needle. I don't know what that would be for, so again, send that to Scarlett, I guess. Now this one is a Men-at-Arms thing, and we'll send that to Glorik. Alright, well, hey, shout out to the MVP there. We're just gonna fix our order here. Alright. That was a lot to take in. Let's go ahead and give that back to Glorik. Alright, so we have some things to look at here. Oh, we can send this to Bear Daughter. Thunder Jump. Oh, look at that. I didn't even realize I was clicking on a spellbook. Weird. Okay. Right. Well, hey, we got Thunder Jump, which is neat. Jump from one target to another, hitting a maximum of 2 targets, stunning them, and dealing air damage. Oh, it's temporary. It was like a temporary wand, I think. Oh, I know what I did. I equipped the wand on accident, and it gave me an ability. Right, okay. Right. I forgot wands do that. They give you abilities temporarily. A certain finite number of uses. I was about to say, I didn't think I had a spell book. It's because it wasn't a spell book. Okay, so 34. We have 38. Let's move in an HP. Yeah, ours is better. Alright, anything else new? There's some new gauntlets, pickpocketing, and reflect damage. Okay, that's for Woolgraph. Yeah, lockpicking initiative. Although this is pickpocketing, not lockpicking. And it is reflecting damages, melee damage is good, but lockpicking is his thing. That is important for him, so I'm not positive that's a great idea. The other thing we have is a strength armor, which we'll check. We have some regular boots, same thing as what he's wearing. Okay, Glorik. So the 19, he already has a reflection thing and gives him HP. His is already better than that. This gives her lockpicking, which doesn't matter for her. Now, pickpocketing also doesn't matter, but the reflection of melee damage could be really good. I think that's probably worth it, I think. Okay, now this armor is way worse than what he's wearing. Okay, anything else? Oh, her staff. I'd be a little surprised. I don't know, 40 through 80 is really good, but our bonuses are really good, and I feel like they're probably better. Oh, you know, I just noticed there's a compare button where I could just click it rather than this whole click on, click off thing I normally do. That's hard to remember. Oh my gosh, there's a freaking compare feature. How convenient. My lord, that would be so much faster. Alright, so this one gives you more chance. Damage is the same. It has no bonuses, and ours has a bonuses of poison resistance, constitution, burning status. So I think ours is better. Look at that handy dandy compare feature. A person could only be so spoiled. Okay. Right. Now, that's that. Now we have to...
On the men.
Oh, do I have to go through there? I almost think I have to actually go through there.
Once more.
I mean, either way, I think I have to go through there to some degree. Alright, hang on a minute. Come on, fools. We actually have to go through here to some level. Don't step on the poison. Never mind. Don't worry about it.
This is evil from my blood.
Hang on. I'm just gonna...
Immune to your toxic kiss.
Okay, and then we're gonna do this. It's totally fine. Don't even worry about it. Hey, you. Go ahead and get Scarlett. Okay. Oh, really quick, Glorik. He had a new ability. So this is improved defense at the cost of damage. So if you're just tanking and you're gonna do no damage anyway, I guess he can learn it, but I'd be surprised. I almost never use the stances anyway. I'm not a huge fan of the stances. I don't like reducing things to gain things. I don't often find it useful, because my thought is I'd rather not reduce stats of any kind, you know, but, you know, that's probably just my weird viewpoint rather than that actually making sense or not. Okay. Just gotta wait a little bit. We have to top off Wolgraff's health. There we go. Alright. One more save, and then we'll pop open the back door. Now there'll be a fight out there, I think. I think there's undead or zombies or skeletons or something back there. Don't worry about that. Alright. Gonna be honest, I'm just happy to be out of the room that's shooting fireballs at me. Regardless of what I find back here. Also, there's something on fire over there for some reason. Alright, we'll do all that in a second, but there's a teleporter waypoint thing over here, so. Heyo. Barrel. Ooh, that one had money. And look, a door.
Careful, I've spotted a trap.
Holy hell, is that all, yeah, that's all poison, dude. Good God, okay. We'll go out there in a minute. Let's finish one thing at a time. Let's go back up to these withered gardens and see if there's any kind of goodies back there. Also, weird. Anyway, just that flower looked so prominent. It just made me wonder why. All right. Poison cloud arrow. Okay, hang on. Let's do this, maybe? And see if it goes out.
7 drowned.
I don't expect it to. I think a lot of that, I think that's lava.
To drown my sorrows with ale.
Yeah. Oh, it's a trap. Okay. I mean, grabbing that is fine, but... King's Chest West Key. Hang on, I think I can move this. Where's the trap? Let's see here. Wooden log. Wooden crate. Oh, hang on, I saw it.
I cannot endure this fiery agony.
Well, I killed Scarlett immediately. Let's go ahead and try that again, shall we? Okay, so we're back. If you're wondering what I'm doing, I ran back down, discovered the waypoint, and I'm trying to get this stupid barrel to go up, but for some reason it says path blocked, even though obviously it's not. I'm trying to get it up, and I'm wondering if there's just like this invisible barrier because it knows what I'm trying to do, and it's like, no, hell no. There we go. We're trying to finagle it up this cliffside, which for some reason is proven to be like freaking surgery. Anyway, here's the reason. It's because I'm trying to get this barrel so we can actually try and maybe disable that trap. And the reason I died the first time was because the barrel that was up there, the box that's up there already existing, apparently that was on another trap. So the thing is, there's more than one, apparently. And so the one I was moving, that I moved, was on another trap, which dropped more lava and immediately killed me. So, you know, because that's the thing about lava, it's instant death. Or maybe maybe it's not instant, but the damage is so high that it, at least fairly low level, it is instant death. So this time, probably is it because the thing that's already there is sort of kind of already on one. I don't feel like it worked. Oh, yeah, and more than that, it just destroyed it, so, you know, that's pretty neato. Oh, hang on a minute. I know a way around this. We just did this. We just did this. Can I really quick, though, before we do this? We just also had this discussion, too. Yeah, there we go. See? It's that easy. I don't know why that was so complicated. Once again. Alright, there. Okay. Now, if you just want to go ahead and give that to Bear Daughter, send that to Scarlett, send the chest thing to Scarlett, send that to Scarlett, and just drop this. I don't know why I grabbed it. Okay. Well, there you go. It's that easy. I don't know why, once again, I did something in a more difficult way than it needed to happen. Alright, well now we have a key to some chest later on. Now, what is the scythe? Oh, the scythe is two-handed, which means it doesn't matter. Okay, now that we did that in a overly complicated way, let's give it another save, and then we'll press a little more inwards and see about the inevitable rising of the dead. Bone pile. Hark. King's Chest East. Okay, well if I find another chest somewhere, I need another key. I need another key. Hello, skeletons. Alright. Winged feet. And then... Didn't mean to do that. I actually meant to go to this one. Okay. Quickly now. And I guess we'll just battering ram our way in here. Alright, well. So we can't reach it, so we're gonna have to walk like a pedestrian. Line up more or less with Scarlett. Take that, skeleton. Yay, lightning. Weird. Once again, surprised there was no attack of opportunity from Glorik there. Ooh, he felt that. Yeah, we'll just regular shoot this guy. Guess we'll go Vampiric Touch. Oh, and it didn't even kill him, Scarlett. What the hell?
The force of Maxos is within me.
I'll grind you to a fine dust.
Also didn't kill him. Just like that. Generation Scroll. Avatar of Storms. Bone Pile. Dagger. I can already, glancing at that, I can tell you it's garbage. Okay. So we're looking for a fancy chest of the west. Yes, just like this one. Sorry. Okay, don't know why I'm doing this. I'm just desperately trying to get this chest open. Just looting, that's all I'm trying to do. Also, the staff I was using broke. So that's neato. Wow, it like fully broke. It's like not even in my... Oh, no, there it is. I was gonna say, it's not even in my inventory. Right. Okay. And this. Picked up this random freaking... whatever that's for. Alright, I have some boots here. Those are all identified. Right, right. Okay, well, we can go up these steps, but I feel like I remember what's there. Ooh, also, I realized Bear Daughter leveled up. Okay, well, I think we have to go bounce back to town, because I gotta repair her staff, because she is much weaker without it. So let's go back, let's repair the staff, and then we will go right back, and we'll head up those stairs. I do think I remember what's up there. I think there's like a slightly harder skeleton boss, you know, but I think at this point we're above level of pretty much everything in this area. I mean, you know, everything in like the Cyseal type of area, so I'm not super worried.
Don't scuttle away before you've tried some of the ocean's finest bounty.
How
many crab claws would you like?
Sell the old
3?
staff, a
11?
crossbow, a wand. So, oh, she's broke. She's broke. Here, we can sell all this crap too. All right. Could you repair specifically? Funnily enough, she actually can't repair.
A good day to you.
Weird. Weird. Okay.
Sheep's cheese.
Well,
maybe it was like a special
freezing,
item.
silver, poison.
Here, have a
Get
needle
to the
too.
point.
Wow. Weird. So like, so far no one can repair it. Oddly, no one can repair it. Staff of Pergamon, huh? How does one go about repairing it?
Well, what sort of arrows do you want? Freezing,
Weird.
silver, poison?
Weird. Maybe you need a specific, like, blacksmith, like actual blacksmith to repair it. Maybe it's a fancy,
Patron. I see your tired
fancy
eyes
item or
looking a
something?
bit teary. I've just the potion for that. Or would you prefer a toasty fire
Right.
spell to dry those vapors?
Right. Well, I am a little unsure what to do. Because I sold the other staff I was holding, and I can't... I guess I could buy another staff. 'cause
Don't scuttle away
I don't
before
know.
you've tried some of the ocean's finest bounty. How many crab claws would you
Yeah,
like?
I mean, I could grab
3?
this, because
11?
I can't seem to repair the one I've been using, so I guess I'll just buy a... I guess I'll buy back one of these staffs, I guess. Would not be what I would choose to do. I guess this is the best one. Guess I'll take it. Kind of a little bit not happy about that, but you know, at least she has a weapon now, which I guess means I don't need this no more. So let's just send that to the homestead because it's worth absolutely nothing. And then we'll send that to the homestead to clear up the inventory. Send that to the homestead. Now that's a grenade. Is it an actual grenade? It is a grenade, but it's a healing grenade. So we can go and send that to Glorik then. Now this is dye, which I guess we could send to the homestead. And then these are just, that's a storage room chest key, trap house chest key, garden door key, and then the King's West key, but we already looted all that. Alright. Well, that was something. Okay, now we can go to the ruined villa. Okay. That was something, huh? Now, Bear Daughter. Bear Daughter. Alright, so she's maxed out on the bow. Maxed out on those. Maxed out on marksman. She's on lore master as well. Let's see. I guess we could go ahead and grab another one of this, just because she already had a point there, so it kind of makes me feel like we should just contribute. We could also give her an armor. Improves your armor rating and decreases your heavy armor movement penalty. Which I don't feel like she doesn't have penalties, but giving her more to her armor rating might not be bad. I don't know if she needs too much of the rest of this, though. I mean, maybe she could use it, but I don't know. Ooh, a Lucky Charm would be good. That'd help her find stuff. Your luck in finding extra treasure. Although, does this count? Because I think maybe only Scarlett needs this. You know what I mean? Because like I'm not controlling Bear Daughter, so maybe that's not useful after all. You know. Which kind of makes me feel like I should just grab this, just because she already had a point there, so we might as well continue the trend. Alright. Feel pretty good about that. We'll just, you know, gave her a point in that, whatever that is, the Tenebrim or whatever it is. She already had a point there when you grab the character at all, so sure, we'll just double down. That's fine. Alright, now we can go ahead and we'll get to the close to the stairs and we'll heal or we'll save it and then we will run to the top. But I'm not worried because like everything is beneath our level now, so not incredibly worried about it. Before we run all the way up though, we could see what this little dead end area is. Because I think it's just a cliffside over here. Yeah, because down below is the is like the grove, so yeah, we'll just go, now we can run to the top. Alright, y'all, let's go. Gives you an autosave, it's usually a bad sign, but again, I'm not super worried.
What insult is this? A heartbeat do I detect? Revolting. Life. Here, in the court, where once sat Brachus Rex. His long dormant pulse alone may alight this crumbled hall anew. How contemptuous you are to venture among the risen, to behold my lady's bare bones with brazen contumely. The blessed resurrector, he promised me no mortal would dare defy us, and yet you are here, despite the damned and the dead.
You speak of a resurrector, who's he?
His name I do not know, only his intent to raise the long-defeated Brachus. He rose me from the dead, my blessed resurrector, so that the powers that rest in me, the power of a guardian of the king, would permeate the land. All have they risen, the guardians of Brachus. I, his knight commander, and his horrors too. The ghoul that guards the lighthouse, and the twins by fire joined.
Ooh, I have bad news for you, my guy. I killed both those two already.
We welcomed him, the animator of our bones, for his intent is glorious. We welcomed him because we owe him. You, I don't owe anything but to stop your accursed heartbeat.
Well, this has been lovely, but I think I had best skedaddle.
Indeed you shall not, defiler of bare-boned empresses. My hallowed revitalizer shall raise Brachus Rex and thereby restore sorcery to the land. My own legions grow with the cessation of every heartbeat and the stirring of bloodless flesh and bone. Accept my command, the command of the Baron of Bones, and you shall be a general in my army. Resist, as I know you will, and your skulls will look on through eyeless sockets as the rest of your skeletal remains will be employed to amuse my undead dogs. Arise, my vassals.
Right.
The Baron of Bones demands your fealty.
Yes, don't worry, we'll kill him. Alright. Wing feet, we'll go with the usual combo here. Then we're gonna go ahead and pop invisibility. Now then we'll have a quick look around. So we have Terramancer on the right side, probably an archer, the minstrel, and in the middle we have the big bad guy. We have the lady, but she's still sitting, which is weird. Archer guy on the left, and then another cryomancer on the right. I feel like I remember the minstrel being annoying, but I couldn't tell you why. Maybe he's a healer or does something. I always aim for mages if I can, so maybe we'll have our boy here go dive left and work his way towards a magic user. We'll have Glorik be a bro, go right down the middle towards the big boy, teach him who's boss. Okay, then we're gonna have her scoot up a little bit so that she can see a little easier. Yeah, the wall's protecting them, lucky them.
Hit, and hit, and hit.
I was about to say, I don't think I have enough points for anything else. Hey Nick, you wanna help your master out?
This will make a fine folk song one day.
Alright, Nick is ready for action. It'll be a good distraction if nothing else. Another body on the field that's fighting for us. Let's say, you moron, I'm a zombie. That's only gonna heal me. You fool. Oh, that's unfortunate.
No force in this world can stop you, my lord. Not even Brachus Rex
shall be ours, my lady. Yours shall be the provinces of beauteous
We must douse these flames!
Don't worry about it, bro.
The warm blood shall fall, my lady, and their bones will adorn your throne.
Oh, well. Suddenly Scarlett is frozen and getting quickly surrounded. The tree took it, he missed. That's pretty funny. This is a pity.
I think I'll go for the eyes this time.
I agree. So what he can do is he can use a foot grenade, literally. His foot deals a whole bunch of damage and can inflict disease. So that's pretty neat. Tempted to do this because I think it would be funny. Oh, he felt that. That did a lot of damage. Alright, we're gonna walk a little bit over here. Okay. Won't this be a surprise? Okay. Well, at least we have that going for us. Alright, let's see.
Breaking bones?
Well, you know, he did his best. Alright, it is 3 to use, which he doesn't have the AP for. He only has 2, so. Man, I hope Scarlett will thaw. Really, really, really could use her.
Make short work of this scum.
Yeah. Come here, you nerd. Ooh, that was fat damage.
No force in this world can stop you, my lord. Not even Brachus Rex.
Well, that's rude.
Yours shall be the provinces of beauty.
Okay, could be worse. Ark, look at that. Scarlett's just taking a beating just because she was too frozen, couldn't do anything. Now, Nick taking distraction is obviously a very good thing.
How pitiable are the living.
I can reach farther
Ah.
than you think.
That's fine, that's what Nick's for. Invulnerable? You can just pop that real quick, huh? Problem is they're all healing each other. That's part of the problem. Don't worry, Wolgraf. Let's see here. Okay. We can throw a grenade. Scarlett is a little low, but she does have turns coming. Yeah, I think we'll just try and go for the damage here. Okay. She seems weak. Okay.
Your vitality renewed.
Yeah. Feel that, huh? I'm thawed, you fools. And I killed your healer. So take that. Don't worry, Wolgraff.
No grave contains me.
Nick is pretty useful, dude. He's already been useful. And I got a whole bunch of health back from that undead, so that was pretty neat. That's fine. Glorik is the tank. That's totally cool. That's also totally fine. That's what Nick's there for. Whiff. Twice. Another whiff.
Slay them, Baron, slay them dead.
He keeps hitting the trees, dude. He hits the trees quite a bit. Let's see. If it gets bad, Wolgraff can bail. Oh, hey, we got one.
Slain! Oh no, no, no! Avenge your lord with a hey and a ho and a hey noddy no!
And you're next, you little bagpiper. Alright, I guess let's go ahead and help out Wolgraff. That was pretty good. Another really good one. Actually, hang on, I meant to do this.
Seven have mercy
Beautiful.
on your soul.
Alright, I think we'll save the rest.
Oh, how I'll sing of your entrails.
That's right. Take that. It's fine.
Got you right where I want.
Aha! He tried to make a run for it. It did not go well.
Slay them, Baron, slay them dead. Hey, noddy, noddy. Then kiss your lady and make merry. Hey, honey, honey.
You're gonna need a new song in a minute, you little twerp.
So dies the barge. Whoa, whoa, whoa. In hell I'll meet you, foe, foe, foe.
But so you're gonna need a new song, man. I killed the Baron and his lady, so now what? So now what? Chicken boy. Ooh, that was good damage. Beautiful. Very nice. Well, there you go. Fantastic. Thank you, Nick. You were super helpful. And don't worry about him dying. He, you know, it's never truly over. There's a box with a ring in it. That's nice. And a couple rings and a whole bunch of candles and some skulls with candles for variety. Bone pile. Oh, hey.
I am on the trail,
Not
Source
you.
Hunter.
Piss off. Glorik.
Wolgraff seems to be exceptional. Victory.
Not you.
Killed
God damn
undead
it.
big shot.
Sure, man.
You are heroes. We all heroes.
Yep.
Wolgraff.
Definitely. All right. We can do it. I think I... Oh, no. I think it was Wolgraff. Sorry. I was 100% thought I was trying to talk to Glorik again. That's all right. Whatever. It's fine.
There's a new penny.
It's fine. Don't worry about it. I wouldn't have skipped it had I realized. Had I realized. That's my bad. We'll take all the toys. Oh, well, we could sell that for money. Okay. Some money. Arrow. Skeleton. Bone pile. Crap dagger. Another bone. Okay. Let's see what's on the other side. Some hair. Some candles. There, and a knockdown arrow. Okay. Alright. Well, we never got the key to the east, which I find suspicious, but that, I mean, it could be anywhere, obviously. I don't know. Yeah, it's just that crap dagger again. Alright, so, let's see here. Undead Scourge was the one that updated. We faced an undead baron. He told about an unidentified resurrector who brought not only him, but several other horrors back to life. What's more, this necromancer plans to resurrect the ancient Source King, Brachus Rex. So yeah, that's what happened. But now, updating our stuff. Okay, so, this is for Scarlett. Makes sense to upgrade the next level of magic stuff, so that's obvious for her. That's an easy one. Glorik. His men-at-arms is already updated. His weapon is already updated. His armor, his armor and his willpower, so that's probably what we'll go with. His men-at-arms is already maxed. Leadership and Lucky Charm could be boosted, but his armors is more important, so let's go with Armor Specialist. Very nice. And then lastly is Woolgraph. Alright, so his weapons maxed out. We could go with a Armor Specialist, because that's not terrible. Scoundrel is maxed. Leadership is not one he normally goes with. There's also crafting, telekinesis, all that crap. He already has max lockpicking, which is really what we care about. Okay, so at the moment, Armor Specialist looks like what we might go with. Although actually, Lucky Charm is probably better. I mean, we could go with a Leadership anyway. It boosts initiative and damage, and there's nothing wrong with that, so that's probably okay. Okay. Here, you could use a healing.
I feel better already.
Me too, buddy. Me too. Then, Woolgraph could use some healing. Lovely.
Bless the seven, I am restored.
Bless the seven, I am restored. Okay, so yeah, that's the last dark corner of the map, so to speak. So maybe now we can go to the North Gate and talk to the lady and see if we can report on the Undead Scourge. We'll see. We can see if she has anything to say. Hey, man.
Divines doubly bless you, friend.
Right. The Legion,
I shall be very glad to share by all means.
Burial mounds.
My legionnaires.
No, that's not it.
They all, for 2 years, all news has been bad news. And clearly nothing has changed. More dead, more undead, and more letters to write home to grieving widows and widowers. Still, I thank you for telling me, Source Hunter. Knowledge is better than uncertainty.
Yay.
They must come from somewhere, from some vile source. I could make a feeble pun about your hunting for said source, but no. The undead are no laughing matter. All I can ask is that you don't...
Yeah, that doesn't feel a whole lot like us turning something in, huh? Maybe that's just benched for now, you know? I'm not sure. Oh, there was the poison fields. That was something else that we could do. Okay, let's maybe try that. Let's go to the villa. Okay. We'll give it a save before we venture out into this. Give this a save. Okay. Alright.
Look out! I see a trap nearby.
You're so right. Woolgraph, you wouldn't happen to have any disarming kits, would you? Of course not. Why would you?
Under lock and key.
Ah. Well. Let's see here. Well, we could go with something like this. Or we could actually shoot that.
Works every time.
There we go. That was some pretty good damage.
Magical blows.
Not positive if that worked or not.
Magical blows.
There we go. You have to make sure you're targeting the right thing here. It's a little sensitive.
Stand down before I put you down.
Almost there. Wait for it. Alright, one more. Boom! There we go. Busted that door right open. Yeah, it's always a bad sign. Oh, I picked up a Summon Earth Elemental scroll.
Careful now, that's a trap.
So true. Oh, guys, look, I found the door, the key to the door we just blew up. I think it's because they assume you're going to go the other way through this thing. I assume is why. I don't know what this is about to do. Let's find out.
Feel the pain of my stain!
Holy shoot! Oh my god. That was cool. That was neat, huh?
What a deluge!
Ah, clever girl.
Careful, I've spotted a trap.
Weird.
The force of Maxos is within me!
Weird. Huh. You think do you think the ground's still poisoned? Because it looks like it's spewing poison, but it doesn't look like it's still poisoning the ground anymore.
Careful, I've spotted a trap.
Send that to Other. Weird. Bear Daughter? I keep waiting on explosive and traps. But careful, I've spotted a trap. You can't reach. Figure it out, stupid. Alright, let me help you. Wow, really? Fine then. Can't reach indeed. Nothing says out of reach like a box that's super duper in reach. Anything? I keep waiting on. Careful, I've spotted a trap. Alright, well. There's the back door into the garden. Now you know. Alright, anything else? Because they still talk about the undead scourge, but I don't know what it wants me, what else it wants me to do. I mean, you know, like I killed the guy. You know what I mean? Maybe we have to, maybe it's just benched until we find the Resurrector, maybe? Alright, there is the Silver Glen Road. I guess we can go there. I suppose. We also could try the Cold Place from Walter
Feeling hot under the
McWishingwell.
collar.
That is technically a possibility. Also, I actually think it's this way that we're going to. There we go, yeah. To Leculla Forest. We certainly could do that. I just don't know about if the Cold Place is where we should go or not. I also don't totally remember how to get to the cold guy. Aha! There you are, you little jerk. Alright, I found him. So there he is. He was, you know, it was on this part of the map, you know what I mean? This corner, which I figured, but I would not have guessed right here. So, point is, we found it.
Well, what do you wish to say? Words are like wine. Oh, I can teleport. Give William Idigar.
Okay. We already heard him talk about this, so I didn't feel the driving need to listen to him again. So, you know. Okay. Right, well. Welcome to the frozen wasteland. But time-wise, we do need to end this episode, so...
A stitch in time, eh, my friend?
So, I'm thinking... That's all locked.
I don't see a way past it.
I needed that.
There must be a way. I'm sure of it.
Right.
Are we two Wells brothers, allies?
Right. Well, this is a really short trip. It's very snowy, and there's 3 locked doors, and that's kinda it. It's kinda all that's here. 3 doors, 3 very shut, very not open kind of doors. Any advice on the super locked doors? Alright, I have looked around this area. I have determined there's no way about it. There's no way out of here.
I was snatched. The wily Winter King. Would that I could whoosh after him myself. Very well.
Sure, sounds good. I don't know what I just agreed to. I was just trying to leave. It's just like, I guess that was the other one. They sounded the same, so initially I thought it was the same guy. But I guess that is the different one, I guess. So once we get back out of this loading screen, we'll see what I agreed to. But couldn't find a way past, so unless that well is going to spit up a key or something, then I don't know. What the hell did I just agree to? We found William McWishingwell, the kidnapped whale, but he told us we won't be able to save him until we found another way into Hyberheim, part of the realm of fairy. We know how to save William. We need to find a spell guarded by King Boris. Ah, well. The more you know.
Well, what do you wish to say? Well,
really quick. Send me back through really quick. I want to see if he happened to spit up a key or something. I don't think he did. I think that was what he was saying, was you have to find another way into Hyberheim because you can't. There's no way to go from this side. I think that was kind of the bit. I think that's legit what our directions just said. Because yeah, I don't think he did. Yeah. All right. Got it. Send me home, please. Alright, yeah. So we'll just bench that for now. And put it behind us. Because there is nothing we can do about it now. So whatever. We will put that off for now. And maybe do it later, maybe not. But we do need to desperately end this episode. And so it's totally fine. What we'll do is we're going to go to the Silverglen Road. And we'll get lined up into the new area. Just like so. And yeah, that'll be a good place to call it. So, we made great progress today. There was a lot more trap navigating today than I would have preferred. But it is what it is. But the point is now this Cyseal area is pretty much done as far as I can tell. We have lots of other little side things. We did finally unlock the bedroom part of the home of the End of Time, which is obviously fantastic because now we can drop things off and it helps clear the inventory a great deal. And we finished lots of side stuff in the main Cyseal area. So now that we're pretty much done here, we will be headed to Leculla Forest when we come back, finally pressing onwards. And that is pretty exciting because we are pretty high level now. We are now level 9, and that is pretty nice. Also, I guess I hit a button and there's a screenshot, so... Show your friends. That's my question. Why the hell is there a designated screenshot button? Like, I have zero need for screenshots in this game. Any game. I mean, I'm just never going to use my Xbox for screenshots. Anyway, so yeah, we are now level 9, made great progress, and so yeah, when we come back, we'll be headed into Leculla Forest. If you could also stop doing things with screenshots that I don't give a shit about, that would be fantastic. So delete that too. Anyway. Yeah, so by the time you're seeing this, it's probably Monday morning. Or sometime during Monday earlier. Which means if that is true, and I did get this up correctly like I should have, then later today, technically, I will be recording more Twilight Princess. It would not at all surprise me if we were getting pretty close to finishing that. And so that is very exciting. And yeah, probably won't be more than even a couple of parts before that is all over. So that could be pretty spicy. Anyway, that is going to call for this one. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the content today. And we will talk to you guys later.